Here we are, everybody, with, well, why don't you introduce yourself, Kevin?
Yes, hi, my name's Kevin Deckel, and I'm a student of Steve's. We had met through friends several years ago, and I immediately liked Steve, and found out, knew that he was in the music business and all this with Score Music here. And then as the years went on, all of a sudden, this is about probably 7, 8 years, 6, 7 years or so. This is 2, 3 springs ago. And I just got this sense that I should start playing the guitar. And I said, I have no interest in playing the guitar. You know, occasionally these things come to me out of the cosmos or the ethers. It said, play the guitar. And I said, I really don't want to. So, and it went on. Now, I've been through this before in my lifetime, where once upon a time, there I was, and I got this notion to go to Paris. And I go, I don't want to go to Paris. And I was working at the time, and doing a lot of work and staying busy, but it kept hammering at me. But finally I said, all right, I'll go. And it turned out to be something I didn't want to do, and I said, okay. I went, and I got a huge satisfaction from it. So I figured I've learned my lesson. So I listen to a guitar. So a couple weeks later, I meet a guy that it's a love story. This guy is from California, and he married a woman from Massachusetts, and he's a music teacher, and he's living in California, and the relationship isn't working out, and she moves back to California. She moves back to Massachusetts, and it's the summertime. They just divorced, and I guess he can't. Anyway, I don't know the backstory a lot, but he follows her to Massachusetts. So I meet the guy, and he's telling me about how he's a music teacher, and he's following this woman, and he's heartbroken. And I know when these kind of things happen to me, I know that I need a listener. This guy is having a difficult time, so I'm listening to him. And matters of the heart are difficult, you know, especially women. I'll tell you, it's always about a woman. Music, I love women. Stevie Nicks, I was just talking about Stevie Nicks, and I remember singing. I'm learning how to sing now.
Right.
Yes. That's the next thing. That's an unintended benefit.
Right.
Unexperienced benefit that I didn't know until the joy of all of singing until. But anyway, we're getting off the subject here.
No. Tell us about some of the unforeseen benefits of learning how to play the guitar and learning how to sing.
Well, the thing is that it's so intriguing of the circumstances, the synchronicity of meeting that gentleman, because he had come from California, right? He's a music teacher. Turns out he's living in Scituate. Mm-hmm. I graduated from Scituate High School. Mm-hmm. And he's living on Country Way. I lived on Country Way in Scituate, graduated in 1965. And right then I went like this. All right. And then turns out, oh, wait a minute, not quite yet. Turns out he's working at the Guitar Center, and he's selling guitars. And I go, all right, I get it. And I was driving Uber at the time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I was up in town all the time. He was up in Braintree.
Right.
So I don't think he believed that. You know, I met him. You know how you meet people. They don't believe everybody's talking crap all the time.
Right.
So I walked in there. I said, I'll see you tomorrow, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, I think, shocked when I walked in.
Oh, okay.
But I did my research on a Yamaha guitar that he had suggested. Mm-hmm. And then, anyway, so I bought a guitar. And thank goodness, because when I went out to my first excursion into playing with other folks, Steve has another thing. That's another thing Steve does real well. An unextended got me out with other people. That's another important thing. It gets you out of isolation. That's why it's good for people that have problems with connecting. And I have a lot of problems, have had a lot of problems through my life connecting with people. So you get a guitar out, you know, if you can do Ico, people are going to get happy for some reason.
That's right.
It's not because of Commando, it's because they like the music, you know, or maybe it just melds in the bass of the music, whatever.
Right.
But it's the spirit. And so anyway, that's how I got started, and I got that guitar. So after about 3 weeks, I decided I was having trouble with strumming, and they have a group on Tuesday nights that you can go in and everybody's there that plays, and Eddie ran it.
Right.
So I go in there, and Eddie and Kevin, there was another Kevin there, and I went in there and knocked the music stand over. I was late, 2 hours late. I thought it was at 9 or 8, and it was at 6 or something like that. So I walked in at 8. They're
Right.
getting ready to quit.
Okay. Yeah, but they let you play a song, I think.
No, they
Or
did more
two.
than that. They
Oh,
let me
okay.
try to tune up, and
I
it
see.
wasn't working, and I knocked the chair over.
All right.
But Eddie said, well, at least he's got a good guitar.
You got something going for you.
Hey, I know what it's like to be a rookie. You know,
Sure,
I'm no
yeah.
spring chicken. I've been a rookie before.
Sure. Good.
You know, lots of training in that. I started a lot of jobs.
So you're
I'm a good
doing
student.
voice now, though.
Yes, yes.
Right. You
Voice
switched over to
training.
voice, yeah.
Yes.
And tell us before we move to voice, though. Tell us about your first experience performing.
It was a train wreck, literally. I have it on
Don't
tape.
sugarcoat it.
As a matter of fact, the most one. Here's another intended consequence. How can I leave my friend Gail out of this equation? Because I'm single, have been for a long time, kind of bristly in a lot of ways. In public, you know, I'm like a Bruce Springsteen guy. You know, I'm
Right.
out on the street.
Okay.
I walk the way I want to walk.
Okay.
You know?
You were born in the USA,
Yeah.
and you were born to run.
Whew.
You were born.
I like running.
What else?
But don't call me Gump. I'm a Vietnam vet. Don't call me Gump.
Okay.
It's a hell of a
Okay.
ping pong player, that guy. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I don't want to have to say, I'm sorry I ruined your Black Panther party.
All right. Nice. All right. So yeah, it was a train wreck. Back to the train wreck.
Oh man, it was a long. So this friend, I had just made acquaintances with this friend who's become a very, very close friend of mine. And the reason she has is because she actually came to my performance.
Yes.
And was there. She found about it. She said a lot of people said they would. A lot of people always do. And you know what?
Right.
Seldom does anybody show.
Right.
But Gail did, and that's why she's one of my best friends.
That's nice. Good.
Yes. So, and she filmed it, so I had it to look at.
Okay.
And I looked at it just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
God, it was painful. Oh,
But you did it.
God.
You did it.
Oh, I'm looking at the thing, I just go, damn. Oh, I said.
But you
oh.
did it, though. You did.
I did. I made it through, and then not only so, I made it through, and then I sang another song. The second song was better. You know, Folsom Prison. I
Yes,
was better at
I
Folsom
remember.
Prison.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, I knew when Steve invited me to. I really felt honored to be able to be invited to play.
Good.
Thought I was worthy. Thought I was worthy to play.
Good. Yeah.
But and what song do you want to play? You got to decide. Make sure it's one you like.
Right.
So I thought about it quite a while,
Yes.
good and hard, and I decided on the song. And Steve, I could tell because I know Steve pretty well, that he was thinking it would be challenging. Well, it might be a little too much, and maybe I should start with something simpler.
Yes. Good.
But I told him, I said, listen, I really like this song, and I'd rather be challenged, and he let me do it. And not only that, I was playing a song, the first lesson, I was singing a song I wanted to play with Steve.
Right.
That's another big thing. That's a huge thing. To come in as if you want to play guitar and you're playing a song you want to play the first lesson, Super. So anyway, I'm getting off the track again, and it's renewed my interest in music, which had waned because of who knows what.
Yeah.
But it's reignited it again, and I was at a Santana concert this week.
Right.
Oh boy,
right,
I'll tell
Carlos.
you what, I was digging that.
Cool, man. Cool.
Live music. That's
Yeah.
the best kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, oh shoot, I just stepped out of the water. I think we're coming. Oh, we've gone past the YouTube limit for my channel, but that's okay.
All right.
So listen, everybody, let's give a big hand for our good friend of Score Music, Cavando.
All right.
All right, man. Thank you.